Hey guys, welcome to JReviews DLC, a show which focuses on both DLC and expansions for games that I have covered on JReviews in earlier episodes. I'm Iceman, and the content covered today is on Command & Conquer, which I covered back in episode 22, with this video focusing on the mod Dawn of the Tiberium Age. Dawn of the Tiberium Age is very similar to Combined Arms, which I featured in the previous episode, as it features the factions of the Global Defense Initiative and the Brotherhood of Nod from Command & Conquer, and the Allies and Soviet forces present in the Red Alert games, though in the case of this mod, you only get to take direct control of the Allied faction. The mod was developed in the Vinifera Tiberium Sun engine extension, which offers some major improvements for mods compared to the other engine that most people tend to use, which is OpenRA, with a proper save load system which allows quick reloading of saves, where in comparison, OpenRA, it could take you literally 10 to 20 minutes to load a save that was made long into a mission. So with Vinifera, that is not an issue. You just simply pick the save you want to load, it loads it, that's it. That in itself is a big deal. The key change that this mod brings to all four of the factions is the addition of several new units for each one, and quite a lengthy single player campaign. Speaking of that, the mod starts you out with a tutorial campaign of sorts named Power to the People, which has you in control of a new faction called the Surundan Liberation Front, or SLF, with 9 missions to play through. The SLF largely are quite similar to the Soviet faction, but lack mammoth tanks and some of their more advanced defenses and buildings. It's a relatively easy to play through campaign to play through compared to the main one. That main campaign is in the form of Covert Revolt. Covert Revolt, in comparison, contains 8 primary missions and then splits off into 3 separate routes that you can take, each with quite a few missions to get through. These vary in difficulty wildly. Route A is the easiest by far, but still has some tricky missions. Route B is around medium level difficulty and starts off quite easy, but then gets very difficult towards the end, with some missions taking several hours to complete. Route C takes some solid research just to unlock it, and then a significant time investment in order to get it unlocked. To unlock Route C, you need to destroy all of the churches in several of the primary missions. Once unlocked, Route C is by far a massive challenge, with the difficulty level gradually going up as you proceed through the missions. Many of the later missions of that campaign can take a full day or 2 to complete. Complete all of the missions and you unlock an extra alternate finale mission for that campaign, which again requires a large amount of time to complete. That one took me around 7 hours to complete. So just take it as a word of warning to expect the biggest challenge you've ever had playing Command & Conquer with that campaign. It certainly caused me a lot of stress, but was great to complete once I did. So if you're looking for a Command & Conquer single player mod that is really going to challenge you, then I definitely recommend this one to you. A cool new feature also in this mod is bonuses, which provide changes to your troops and buildings depending on which one you select. These unlock as you complete specific missions. I personally always picked the Infiltrator bonus, as it offered a nice increase to damage and health of buildings and units, but at an increased cost for those things. But there's just so many bonuses to choose from as you unlock them, so pick the one that suits you best. On the subject of bugs, I can't recall any major ones happening, though it did crash on me a few times on attempting to reload saves, but that was all I encountered in my playthrough. Overall, Dawn of the Tiberium Age is a fantastic single player mod for Command & Conquer, and likely the best one that I've ever played. Just go in knowing of the big challenge level in the later missions, and in particular with Route C. Know that, and you're all good. And that concludes my review of Dawn of the Tiberium Age. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more videos in this series, be sure to hit the subscribe button and just check out my channel for further videos and you'll find out what else is available. And with that, this is Iceman of JReviews DLC signing out. Guys, have a good one.